Like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Hey, what's up, hot stuff? Welcome back to the channel. So, Terry Bogard has been out for about a week and a half, right? Maybe, give or take, a week and some change, right? And I do this with every DLC character. After we've had some time, hands-on with them, I ask the question, how good are they, right? How good, how broken is Terry Bogard, right? And I know you guys are all in the comment section right now, right? You guys are like, hey, you know what? Let me know, Mr. Fireman, because I've been getting rolled online by Terry's for the past week, right? And he's pretty good, right? He's pretty good, but he's not as good as you're thinking, right? Before I get into the minutia of Mr. Terry Bogard, do me a favor, guys. Leave a like, subscribe if you guys like Capcom stuff, if you guys like fighting game stuff. I would appreciate that. We're almost at 1,000 subs. That's insane to say that, but it's true. So help your boy out. I would appreciate that. But let's talk Terry, right? Because Terry, he's a very interesting character. I have gameplay from Fight Club TV playing in the background right now. The Terry that we're watching currently is Mago, right? And he's whooping up on this Akuma player right now, which is funny because Akuma is my current main, right? I kind of have this character identity crisis right now, right? Rashid and Ed, those are my two favorite characters, right? And all my friends tell me to just play those characters, but like, they're my lowest ranked characters. I don't play ranked often, but like, I have a platinum ranked Akuma, right? And it's just, I get so much work done with Akuma, But I, too, have been doing combat against Terry's all week. So, I feel you guys. Terry is very similar to all three of those characters, believe it or not. And I was not prepared to say that. He's not as broken as a character like, Bison or Akuma, the past two DLC characters we've gotten, right? And I've been seeing comments of people like, oh, dude, the past couple DLC characters, they're just pay to win right now. I don't think I'm going to buy the season pass. Some scrub quotes type stuff, right? Bison and Akuma, they are overwhelmingly powerful, but they have very clear weaknesses, right? Akuma, he has all these tools, and they're all very splashable, That's why Akuma is so frustrating to fight against, right? He has all these splashable tools, right? Opposed to characters like Rashid and Ed, they have a bunch of tools, but they're all very situational, right? They have a bunch of moves, a bunch of abilities, but you use them in a very specific setting, right? You got to use them in a very specific way. Terry is more like Rashid and Ed, right? Surprisingly, right? He has all these moves, he has all these abilities, all these things that he can utilize, but like, if you don't know when and where to use them, you're gonna get blown up, right? Which is really weird because, historically Terry has been a character that has a lot of tools, right? But he's more of like a Shoto, right? You'd put him more on like a, the same pedestal as like, Akuma, Luke, right? Characters that have a lot of tools, but, they're not too difficult to use, But no, in Street Fighter 6, Terry, he's got to like Rashid and Ed. He has all these tools and the mental stack of it, right? That's Terry's strength and his weakness, right? When you're fighting against a Terry player, and you're going to get better with this the more Terrys you fight, right? So over time, this isn't going to be as big of an issue, right? Same thing to Terry mains out there, right? But you have to keep track of so much, stuff with Terry that, the mental stack is going to get you, right? And then after all that, he can just drive rush in, right? EX power wave, right? And then just drive rush behind it and follow it, right? Which is really fun, by the way. I've been doing that to people, right? I know, I'm part of the problem. But Terry has a really funny, interesting weakness as well, right? Because as you're fighting him and you're dealing with all that mental stack, the Terry player is also dealing with that, right? A lot of people have been saying that Terry is kind of, he's more complicated to play than you would expect, right? And I think that that's really funny, right? The mental stack that you're dealing with while you're fighting against Terry, the Terry player is also dealing with the mental stack, right? At the end of the day, they're just going to forget all their combos and drive rush in anyway, right? So, yeah, that's really funny. So, me personally, I think Terry's really good, but he's not, you know, he's not a character you can just pick up and play, right? He's a character that you kind of have to figure out first, right? Which is good. I like characters like this. Like I keep saying, Rashid and Ed are my two favorite characters, which, you know, I'm playing Akuma's my main right now anyway, right? So that just flies in the face of all that I just said. But I do think Terry's good. I would place Terry at the upper echelon of A tier, right? I need to make a tier list video for Street Fighter 6 right now. Street Fighter 6 is such a well-balanced game that, like, everyone kind of has their own, like, top 5 to top 10, right? I've seen wildly different tier lists lately, which is really fun, you know? So this is my current one. Don't get too mad. I didn't put too much thought into this, right? This is just where I feel like Terry would sit, right? He's like towards the upper echelon of A tier. He's not S tier or broken or anything like that, right? For all the people that think he is broken, watch, just give it some time, guys. I promise you, right? I promise you. The weaknesses are there, okay? So anyway, guys, that's Terry Bogard, right? What do you guys think about him? Have you guys been playing him? Do you think he's broken? Let me know in the comment section below. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace!
Over the whole block, I feel like dropping a quarter next to a hitbox just to make the time stop. No shot. Everything around me changed the view, and I don't see no cabinets bumping. Run around the world.